We're rope dropping Magic Kingdom, Mine Train Ride, Peter Pan, Tron, Space Mountain, and more. Join us to discover what's possible when you get to the park before the real crowds show up. And so it begins. I feel like this is the beginning of our recon journey officially at Walt Disney World. We're doing our first ever proper rope drop, where we're trying to see what we can accomplish in these first 2 hours. I've rope dropped the parks before, but never with intent, if you follow. But this morning, we've got a strategy, we've got a plan, at least a small one, and we're gonna find out what it's like to rope drop Magic Kingdom. Early entry, beginning at 8:30 a.m. this morning here at Magic Kingdom as a resort guest. And I will say that I feel like that's pretty much rope drop at Walt Disney World, as opposed to the 9 a.m. rope drop. I don't know what percentage of guests are here that are not resort guests who aren't doing early entry, but I'll just say I think the rope drop is designed for those guests staying on the property. At least our strategy is. Does look though like there is a selection of some guests out here who are rope dropping that aren't hotel guests. Interesting. They do an early entry here at Tomorrowland, and then one up the way over there on the other side of the castle for Fantasyland. And that is 8:13 a.m. The reason why I feel like our strategy is designed for that early entry guest, the resort guest, is because no matter which park you're in, I feel like, I don't know, we're gonna find out, but I feel like 9 a.m., you're already too late. It's already too late. Every major attraction that you're gonna want to try to get beat the rush, you've lost it. At 9 a.m., you're gonna wait 30, 40 minutes probably at Seven Dwarves Mine Train, which is where we're heading. And even getting here at 8:16 a.m. seems to be a distinct disadvantage. They queue up not at the threshold to the land, the entrance to Fantasyland, but at the attraction. So there's a queue here for specifically just for Seven Dwarves Mine Train. And I don't know, I don't have a lot of experience with this queue, but this does not look good. This seems bad. This seems like it's gonna be a little while. My plan had us wrapping Mine Train at 8:50 in 20 minutes. That's not looking good. I wanted to be able to do Mine Train and Peter Pan and then jump over to Tron. I wanted to see what Tron looks like at 9 a.m. for the oh my God, we're still going around the corner. We're at Little Mermaid now. Yeah, back of the queue is at Ariel's Undersea Adventure. Oh my. I hear guests in there. I've started the clock. We've been moving for about a minute and a half now, but they started early. It started at 8:23. I saw guests on the track. There you go. At 8:23, so I guess they opened a little early. So the clock is on, and we've been going now for like 2 minutes. And that was just about 5 minutes to get to the threshold there of the attraction. 5 minutes so far. "13 minutes to the vault door." Good news is that we did get a head start, so it's still just 9:36. Oh, how delightful. I am going to assume that is the mix point right there. That's lightning lane. So it's 1750 to the mix point right now, and we're just about to the loading station. So while we're not going to get 20 minutes, it's going to be relatively close, and definitely time enough still to ride Peter Pan before 9 a.m. I think. All right, so that's 22 to the vehicle. I mean, I don't hate it. Out of here in about 4 minutes. Now I'm wondering, I have to, I just tried to check the tip board, but it wasn't working. Do they do lightning lane during early entry? Because I felt like it slowed down. We were stuck there at the where they sort us out. We were stuck there for a couple minutes. We did it. Our day has begun. It is 8:50. That took us all in almost a half an hour, I think, to get all the way through. At 8:50, we've got 10 minutes till 9. I thought about going directly to Tron, but I really do want to see Peter Pan right now at this discount price, so we're going to go there next, and then we're going to be late to Tron. We'll probably get to Tron at like 9:20, 9:15, I'm guessing. Coming to you real quick, a brief interlude. Dave from the future. I'm at Epcot. I just got done watching Luminous, and I'm sky high on Walt Disney World right now. And I wanted to take this opportunity to ask you guys, if you're looking to plan it, if you like what you're seeing here from Walt Disney World, the Liberty Bell show, the rope drop show we did from Magic Kingdom, if that's inspiring you to want to go to Disneyland or to Disney World or Magic Kingdom, or if you want to go to Disneyland, I don't care. I want you to consider using our travel affiliate, our preferred travel affiliate, Getaway Today. There's a link in the description. Use that link, click it, and book your trip with them, because they are going to take good care of you. They have taken good care of us. They planned all this trip for us here at Magic Kingdom, our hotel stay, our tickets. I bought my annual pass through them and everything. You can just buy tickets from them. It's fine. But please do consider that. Use the link in the description below. That way they know that we sent you. I hope you guys can. I hope you guys are able to come to Walt Disney World soon, or Disneyland, and make it a great trip. Getaway Today is going to help you with that. They are amazing folks, considerate, intelligent. I love them. I hope you guys have a great trip too. Let's get back to work. Okay, 8:52 as we arrive at Peter Pan's flight, which is just so different than oh my God, it said it's supposed to 40? Oh dear. I don't know, man. Is that real? Man, boy, I was way off. We're gonna find out though, because that's what this is about. It's about finding out. Wow, yeah, this is gonna be a while. So with that observed, let me say, this is by no means a definitive strategy. I don't know. I don't know what the strategy is. This is like maybe my second rope drop here. I mean, I did one before, but again, like I said before, it was pretty casual. I've never really done one with intent. So try to show some grace in the comments when you start blasting me for my strategy. I don't have one. I'm trying to find one. All right, that's 236 to the door. We are in the Peter Pan queue. 9 a.m. and that is 8 minutes total to get to what I'm going to call the nursery. This feels like the nursery. So we're 8 minutes in, probably 3 or 4 minutes in here, I bet. So that was, in fact, just about 4 minutes. We're now at 12:22 down this hallway. I don't even know where this is going. I don't know what room is next, but that was 4 minutes in the nursery or kids' room or whatever you want to call that. Well, it looks like my suspicions were correct. When I saw that forward, I'm like, nah, that can't be right. Even though I don't know anything about this Peter Pan attraction, I had no idea what was ahead of me in that queue. But my park brain, my recon brain was like, no, it can't be 40 minutes. And we're at 15 now. We're going to be sorted. It probably we'll be at our vehicle, I bet, in another 3 minutes. So by the time we get there, it'll be 17 minutes. That's a win, I think.
Off to Neverland.
Do not lift up on your safety bar. It will lift automatically. Then exit to your right onto the moving belt and
All right, 9:14. We're way behind schedule, but that was kind of low-key awesome. I was at moments I was like, I kind of like ours, and then I'm like, oh no, I kind of like this one. At a full minute and a half longer than our Peter Pan, and bigger. Like some of the scenes were bigger than ours. Anyway, that's Peter Pan at 9:14. So, as I suspected, we're going to be way late for any kind of true recon experience at Tron. We're still going to go there. I want to see what that standby queue looks like, but we might pivot to Space Mountain after that. But we do want to check it out, for science. By the way, that's Seven Dwarves Mine Train at 40 minutes. The standby is 40 minutes. It doesn't actually look bad. It looks almost manageable. The queue has settled in. Here, let's see. Let's just do a quick tour. We obviously saw a much different queue when we came by at Rope Drop. Oh no, that was Lightning Lane over there, I think. This is standby. Okay, so that looks a little bit more diabolical. That looks a little more sweaty. They're a little bit, they're already kind of standing still a little bit. Boy, that's gonna be a tough stretch, but they're calling that 40 minutes.
I'm 405, your guide aboard this highway racing.
Man, the Tomorrowland music hits just the same here as it does back home. Wow, that was great. And there goes a steady flow of guests heading into Space Mountain. The posted wait time I can see up ahead says 25 minutes right now. But as I mentioned, we're going to do a little recon at Tron for science. My expectation is to see the back of the standby queue out in those extended switchbacks, out, whatever you call that long stretch before you get into the interior part of the queue. I don't think I've ever not seen a queue there, so that's what I'm expecting. All right. truly one of the great walk-ins to an attraction. That approach to Tron is kind of cinematic. It's theatrical. It's amazing. Oh, I don't see it. What fun this place is, man! I love it. Yep, that's exactly what I was expecting. This has already reached full capacity at 9:21 a.m. and they're calling it 70 minutes on the tip board. The posted wait time is 70 minutes, and no doubt it is going to be just about all of that. So the lesson I'm taking from this is not only do you need to be here at 9 o'clock when it opens, since it's only been open for 22 minutes. Not only would I said you need to be here at 9 a.m., but if you really want to get a discount, you have to early entry it. You can't ride at 8:30. This attraction isn't open at 8:30 with early entry, but you can queue. Just like in Radiator Springs Racers, hotel guests can queue at 8:30 and then get on the ride at 9. So I don't know if that's necessarily a win. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but if you're looking to save time, that's probably all you have going for you. It's either that or you pay $20 for the single-use lightning lane, which, I mean, I'd consider it, man. I'd consider it. But that's what we're here for. We're here to figure out what's right for the people. What's it going to look like for the average Joe like you and me? It's that we just saw at 9:20 in the morning, or $20. And by the way, that single-use return time is for 3 hours from now. Imagine, you don't see that at Rise of the Resistance or Radiator Springs. The return times are always now. 3 hours for single use. Not that that matters, because it's still going to be a walk-on when that happens. Or there's always Tomorrowland Speedway. Woo! I just don't understand this attraction at all. I do not understand the Tomorrowland Speedway. It's a circle. I mean, I get that's the way it's supposed to be, you know, to be like, you know, Talladega or something like that, but man, that doesn't look like fun. This though, this is gonna be fun. Space Mountain. Starting the clock, post to 25. I have a feeling we're gonna beat that as well.
Motion sickness or other conditions that can be aggravated by this adventure. Turbulent roller coaster type ride in the dark that includes sharp turns, sudden drops, and stops. For a safe space flight, you should be in
Or
good health
maybe
and
not.
free from high blood pressure.
What year is it, right? All right, so that's 8 minutes into the main queue station, which it looked really dense back there, but then it's empty in here. That's incredible. There they go. So I was expecting this to be full, but it is not. Outstanding. So it should just be another couple minutes to our vehicle, right? $12 minutes now to the mix point. And again, I feel like this should just be 1 or 2 minutes to get to the vehicle. Wow, look how quickly that queue space filled up. That's about 6 minutes after we walked in. This whole space is filled up almost completely. That's amazing. I think we got here just in time. And that's 15:35, 15 and a half minutes to our vehicle. Oh no! Oh my god! Whoa! Wow. Man, that's still, every time I ride it, I feel like I get more and more convinced that that's better than our Space Mountain at Disneyland.
Tron.
All right, and that is 9:50 back out here in Tomorrowland. Now all of a sudden I feel like we've got a little more time. We're gonna hit one more attraction at least during this rope drop session. Normally this would be a point where I might consider doing Jungle Cruise or Tiana's Bayou Adventure, but we're not. Well, Tiana's is closed anyway. Tiana's is down. But also Buzz Lightyear is going down for a refurb soon. They're gonna be updating the attraction. And I've never been on that one as well. And I want to get some historical footage, some before footage for a future possible before and after. We'll see. So that's where we're going to go next. Last time I checked the tip board, it said 5 minutes. And let's see. Buzz Lightyear, stand by. It is still 5 minutes. One thing I can be sure of is that you do not rope drop the People Mover. Under any circumstances do you rope drop the People Mover. You can do that. That thing will be there all day. Take your time with the People Mover. But this queue out here is a little discouraging. That's a little discouraging. Attraction entrance. Oh, am I going the wrong way? There's a queue out here. That's a little discouraging. It does say it's been now updated to 20 minutes in the time it took us to walk over here. So we went from 5 to 20, but still, Buzz is a very efficient attraction, even with Lightning Lane on it. And that's 7.5 minutes to get to the interior threshold.
Fusion power cells. I will remain here at Starfleet for 1 week. Battle stations, one in the front. Stand by. Scanners detecting more turbulent sector.
And that is 15, almost 16 minutes to our vehicle.
Trigger on your laser cannon fires a single ion pulse. You've got to hit Zerg's forces where it counts. See you once this month. Stand by to disengage autopilot. You've got the 6 Space Rangers. Stabilize your flight path.
Review your score. Remember, to infinity and beyond. Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. Captain Staff will review your score. Remember,
Scott, there's that. Sure, look, there's that.
I had 72,000.
There's the boys.
And that is our rope drop morning here at Magic King, the first of many, I hope. Before we go, well, first I should say that went both worse than I was hoping to, and also better. Once we got off to kind of a slow start, I thought we might be in trouble. But 4 attractions in that 2-hour stretch, not bad, I don't think. I'm sure I can do better with a little more practice and understanding, but I will say that it's harder to get in a bunch of rides here at Magic Kingdom, at least it feels that way, because of how spread out it is compared to Disneyland. But let's take a look at the tip board right now. I want to see what the park looks like as of, what is it now, 10:42 in the morning. Let's see, Astro Orbiter 20 minutes, which we'll be getting into at some point today, I think. Barnstormer 5, Buzz is 15 still. This is not bad. 5 for Dumbo. Let's see, Haunted Mansion is a walk-on. Wow. Small World 5. This is light. Jungle Cruise is still 20. Met Tea Party's a walk-on. Aladdin is a walk-on. Winnie the Pooh is 25. That's like Monsters Inc. over at DCA. Why is that 25 minutes? I mean, I know why, but it shouldn't be. And let's see. The Horror Magic, Monsters Inc. Laugh for 10 minutes. Peter Pan is 35. Pirates is a walk-on. Seven Dwarves is 35. That feels like pretty light. It's not busy. It's not that busy. Space Mountain's now jumped up to 45 though. And then Tiana's is open now at 35 minutes. Tomorrowland Speedway 15. Tron is, it went down to 55. It was 70 and there's a parade going on. That's our rope drop. Guys, I don't think it's very busy here today. But stay tuned for more. We're going to be rope dropping Cosmic Rewind next at Epcot. Hope you guys stay tuned for that. Otherwise, thanks for watching, everybody. We love you. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. Touch base.